What up? It's Justin Charnell here talking about there being more than one way to skin a cat. And I think that's the right phrase. I don't know for sure. But check this out. So I'm looking, sometimes when I'm sitting here tinkering around with the website, doing some prospecting, crafting an email sequence, whatever, I'll put on like videos of like documentaries or cooking shows or something on my other screen just to play in the background and whatever. Been watching a lot of, I think his name's Charlie Light. He does like cold calling. He'll like record him cold calling a company trying to pitch Facebook ads or PPC ads or SEO or something. And I think he has a service where he like basically prospects for you, calls them, and then sends you the leads that are looking for a meeting, whatever. So doing that, whatever, it's great. So every once in a while, I look over and like, oh, this is actually, I'm going to actually listen to this one, like focus on that because it's interesting. And then I'll scroll the comments. And the comments are, I'm not going to say always, but every once in a while you'll get one video, you go to the comments, and it's like the number one most, the very first comment's like, you did it wrong. Here's what you did wrong. Blah, 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 blah. Here's everything you did wrong. Tearing it down. When the guy cold called the company, got what he wanted, a meeting, and now he's moving on to the next step. He got what he set out to accomplish. Like, that was it. He won. He won. Whatever. But there's always somebody that says, no, you did it wrong. This is how you're supposed to do it. It's like, excuse me. Whew. 2 plus 2 always equals 4 in a traditional mathematics, basic third grade math, whatever. 2 plus 2 equals 4. But there's multiple ways to get to 4. 4 plus 0, 8 divided by 2, whatever, equals 4. And 4 being that outcome that you're looking for. There's multiple ways to get there. This way works, this way works, this way works. They all reach the same destination. There's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it and a wrong way to do it. But there's multiple right ways and multiple wrong ways. Just because somebody does it a right way that's not your way does not make it wrong. For me, when I do like SEO, like when I look at my keyword research, my SEO strategy is so bare bones basic, but it works. And like people that teach SEO or whatever would like tell me I'm wrong, but I know that it works. Like I don't sit there and try to find the this absolute lowest competition 16 phrase long 10 searches a month keyword. I'm not looking for that. I don't deal with that at all. That just comes naturally with writing stuff out. I look at the main bandana. I'm trying to rank for bandana. That's what I'm trying to rank for. Not how to tie a bandana, what is the pattern on a bandana called, none of that. I'm trying to rank for the word bandana. Everything else will fall into place when you're just writing about it. You think, what would people like? What kind of questions would they ask? Oh, let me answer that real quick. I don't look at competition. I look at search volume. If anything, I'll go on and answer the public and look for questions there that I can answer and answer them. If I'm writing something myself, if I'm sending that to somebody, to the agency that I use or a freelance writer or something, I'll give them a topic. I'll say, what top 10 bandanas? And let them do what they do. Because it's just going to be natural. It's going to sound better. It's going to look better. And it's just going to flow. Not trying to force in, here, I need you to answer these 24 questions throughout the course of it. I need you to stick in this key phrase 3 to 5 times. Forget all that. You don't need to. I don't need to. You might need to. I don't need to. I say, top 10 bandanas, 1,500 words, thank you. And they take care of everything else. And you know what? I rank for stuff that doesn't even make sense. Like, has nothing to do with bandanas. But it's still in there. And it's laughable. But people would say I'm wrong. But it's not, because it works for me. I could sit there and, okay, we're gonna make sure this is 100% perfect before we even send it over. I don't want to waste any words. Make sure everything's all ducks in a row. I'm going to have all my headlines lined up. I could do that, but I don't need to because it just comes naturally for me. That's not the way to do it. It's not the way you have to do it. That's the way I do it, and it works for me. So, same with him making cold calls. If it works for him to say, let me get that case study over to you instead of meeting and then getting the case study, whatever. It works. It works. Okay? We're all trying to get to 4. That's it. If somebody puts up a series of videos failing 40 times in a row, then you say, yeah, you're doing it wrong. But if somebody gets to where they want to go, who are you to critique?